Good evening, I'm Shamika Neely. As South Bend State Representative Pat Bauer transitions from House Speaker to House Minority Leader, he is wishing the governor luck on coming up with a budget in the next legislative session without raising taxes. Bauer says the last budget relied on $3 billion in federal stimulus money that will not be available this time around. Bauer says the burden now falls on the governor and the Republicans to make it all work. Indiana's unemployment rate is high, and experts say the 2011 year may not offer any relief. The state's business outlook doesn't offer much good news for the coming year, says Indiana Business Research Center Director Jerry Conover. He says the number of people unemployed has been holding steady around 10%, and until unemployment drops substantially, spending will be sluggish.
We've got 300,000 plus Hoosiers that used to be on payrolls that aren't currently. We've picked up about 40,000 jobs since the start of this year. But that's less than 1 out of 5 of the people who lost their jobs having gotten jobs back. We don't really see a lot of prospect for the unemployment numbers to come down much in the year ahead.
Bloomington Economic Development Council President Ron Walker says he has noticed one change, though. He says it's now more customary for companies to hire multifaceted workers rather than those who specialize in just one skill.
It's a changing landscape. The main driving variables are now the cost of labor, the availability of labor, and the skill sets of labor. And in a community like Bloomington and Monroe County, where we're having an increasingly knowledge-driven economy, that's where you make or break how competitive you're going to be in the future. That helps us because we're able to attract and retain the types of employers that need that.
Retiring U.S. Senator Evan Bayh is trying to remain optimistic in the wake of widespread political defeat in response to his seat being won by Republican Dan Coats over Democratic opponent Brad Ellsworth. Bayh calls this loss normal to the process. Bayh expects a Democratic Party rebound, citing talented, idealistic, and young candidates for the future. And now look at your weather. Partly cloudy, lows in the mid-20s. Tomorrow partly cloudy until midday.